Hi, it's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I'm bringing you another spread for my Traveller's Notebook, and this is for mine and my husband's trip to Venice. Now, I've got this Traveller's Notebook from Stamp Spot in Australia, and very reasonable. Shipping is just at cost, but I'm really liking this type of notebook. So it does have a pocket page, and then it has a page and then a pocket page. But for this one, I have decided, after a bit of messing about, to treat the pocket as just the other side of my page. So what I'm using for this is I'm using a very old paper cord from GCD Studios, and it's just got this gorgeous teal stripe on the back. I am still taking part in the International Scrapping Day, National Scrapping Day, whatever you want to call it, challenges on the Citrus Twist Facebook page, and that is to scrap with your favourite colour. Now, my favourite colour is this teal type blue. However, for this layout I am also using a receipt, and this is of course bright pink. Now, pink as general is not necessarily one of my favourite colours, however in scrapbooking it is. So I do really like using it in scrapbooking. I normally like teaming it up with a little bit of yellow as well, is another one of my favourites. So I've had a mess with some embellishments, and these are all from Crepe Paper Oasis. All I have is the embellishment pack from this collection, and I've had a little bit of a mess. I figured this brought in some of the colours. So I've got things like this sign that says a few much needed days away, and then we've got a little suitcase. And what I thought I'd do is tuck that in a little bit around there, maybe. No, I was going to keep the flamingo out, just to sort of create a little bit of a cluster in this bottom corner. So sort of had those like that. And then I did like this gold piece up here, and I did have a look and had a thought about maybe putting, you know, what we were going to do and stuff, but we didn't really know. This wasn't particularly planned. So I did find a little piece that says Saturday, and I thought that could sort of sit over the top. And I quite like the fact that we've got a little bit of clean space. I'm sorry for the glare on the flamingo. That is from my light, because even though it is a glorious summer day outside, the lighting in here is not fantastic. So this is sort of my thought. I do have another little citrus twist piece here that I might use, but I do need to put some twine on my tags, and I do still have a little bit here. So I'm going to pop this on, and then I'm going to have a look at getting this assembled. So it's ended up being quite a pinky page, really, along with the rest. But that's quite often can be what happens, especially when you've got bits of memorabilia and stuff that you also need to try and get into an album. And yes, it's not very exciting to have a picture of a receipt that you picked up on the flight while getting a drink, and that is all that really is mine and my husband's drink on the plane on the way to Venice. However, I do think that in quite a few years that will be something that may be interesting, is how much things were. And to be fair, £4.60 we spent, so £2.80 on a latte, which for a latte is not a bad price. However, it was a very bad tasting latte. It was an aeroplane latte, so you can imagine it actually was not that worth the money. and then a Pepsi Max at £1.80, which is a bit over the top. However, there was also one place we went to in, I think it was, excuse me, in Venice, in St Marco's Square, and believe me, it definitely cost a lot more there for a lot less. We could not quite believe how much it was, and if we were not on holiday, there would not have been a chance we would have spent that much. But in a way, that is what holidays are all about, is spending money that you probably would not normally spend. So I'm just going to tuck these in here, and I've brought over these just for a little bit of a difference in shape, because it's quite blocky otherwise with the receipt and the photo, etc. But I did also want to carry over the gold. So I'm still using little sprocket photos, and I may end up printing some out just to vary up my pages a little bit with different size photos, but for now I'm having a scrappy day. I am going to see if I can get that bottom corner, just because it keeps curling up. And I did think of popping this somewhere, possibly on this side of the page. Maybe there will work actually. And pop my little dots. These are always fun. I should just get my craft knife out. In fact, let's just get my craft knife out, otherwise I'm going to be here for an eternity. Just trying to get my eye on top. Oh, and who's to say this is now going to stay anyway? Especially in a traveller's notebook, I may end up losing it. May have to pop a little bit of extra glue on there, but that's how I think that page is going to end up. So to pull over my traveller's notebook, what I am going to do is I'm going to slip this one in into the pocket page, and then for the other side I probably will just cut another piece of paper and slip that in. It does fit because I have tested it. There we go. And then what I will do is I will just get some double-sided tape and stick that down. I don't mind the fact that the leaves are sticking out. I will probably end up with some little crochet twine sticking out from tags that I've done as well. But that part, sorry for the glare, that is my next Project Live spread done. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. I have sort of got the bug with this now, so I'm probably going to get a few more up. And if you've liked this video, please hit like. Thanks. Bye.